found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't care.
OK， 好漂亮。
Welcome back to the fourth episode of the series, Liverpool. We were here for 3 days and 2 nights. No usual tourist stops, but this trip was special for a different reason. Here we go. The food was just okay, but we weren't here for a 5-star meal, just here for the memories. After eating at Wetherspoon, we went for a night walk. Little did we expect, we stumbled right into the River of Light Festival. Today 呢，我们在 Liverpool。现在讲话有水汽的感觉。几度啊？11度哦，现在。今天好像是 Halloween 呢。请看人家的家里的布置都很美。It was still early and the streets were quiet, perfect for a walk toward his old university. You要带我去上课啊？啊？
那书包？
用对书包的吗？你的同学周末没有来上课。走。For me, the food was average, but the vibe was on point. It's one of those legendary local cafes where the food feels like a big warm hug. The Maritime Museum holds some incredibly heavy history, from the Titanic to the International Slavery Museum. It's a lot to take in. Well, I can still remember how I felt when I was in the museum. I don't know if it was the low lights or just the aura, but we left the building feeling completely drained. It felt so good to finally breathe in some fresh air and step back into the sunlight after such a heavy visit to the museum. One thing I love about Liverpool is how walkable it is. Everything feels so close together, so we just spent the afternoon wandering around the Albert Dock. Thank you. 好吃吗？ check out, as usual, just a quick room tour. You can see signs of usage, but it is clean overall. The location is in a quiet neighborhood, just a few stops away from the city. We were quite happy with our stay. We have some spare time before our flight to Paris, and of course, we have to join a walking tour.
Yeah, okay, did you come through last week? Because by the time 1854 rolls around, I'm sorry to say, Harvey Lonsdale Elms had already died. He was 33 when he died of tuberculosis, so he never actually got to see this place, as I say, open to the public. But at T9, we get to the birthplace of the railways themselves, which again took place here. 1829 was the year of the Rainhill Trials. The Rainhill Trials, I know, sound like something that should have gone on in the courtroom of St George's Hall, but it wasn't. It was a competition open to anybody to design a vehicle to travel on the newly built Liverpool to Manchester Railway. Other bands, lots of other artists come out of this part of the city. The Beatles, of course, is what it's all about. And welcoming us to Matthew Street, the whole cabin. He gave us this as the symbol of the city, and even now, 1,000 years later, nobody seems to be quite sure what kind of bird that is. They've got a really good display in there in the Museum of Liverpool, where they suggest about 12 different potential candidates. Pretty much come to the conclusion they are a mythical creation, like the phoenix.
And right before our flight, we can't miss out any chance to try fish and chips in Liverpool.
它的大的真的很大嘞，开玩笑。
So that's a wrap. I think Liverpool is a young and vibrant city. Though we didn't do the iconic stadium tour or hit the outlets, the real goal was just to be here together. Seeing it through his eyes and experiencing those memories with him was the best part of the trip. Thank you, Liverpool. Off to the next city.